Honorable Ndikiri Mugambi.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I want to pick from the point that death is death. And I'm not used to making allegations, but when I was in the farm in Narok, one of my shops was being raided in Kitengela. And as a community of businessmen in Kitengela, we were very keen in giving instruction to check the people who are demonstrating. And it was very clear there's nobody from Kitengela who participated in those demonstrations. There are people who came, strangers, and they did what they did. What we want to ask ourselves, and we should not play only thou, to please our masters. What we need to analyze is who organized these gangs to go and terrorize people's businesses. We need to analyze. It's true you have the freedom to demonstrate, but it is incumbent upon the arrangements and the organizers of the demonstration or picketing to ensure, from their perspective, there is law and order. Madam Speaker, we are trivializing issues here. I don't believe in shouting. Where I come from, we don't shout. We listen and we speak. Madam Speaker, let people not members here think that others who are quiet, they know nothing. And shouting is not a preserve of certain people. We are here as a house of decorum, and we are addressing an issue that has been brought forward by a member. What am I saying? We are in a situation where people must learn to say the truth. And we must start with the truth. The demonstration taking place has nothing to do with the cost of living. My observation, and I beg for attention, it is dread post-election violence which has been given time to prepare for the way forward. We all know, we have vast information. We have more deeper information. All of us, including Junet. The master organizers are known to Junet. The masters of the police, they are known to the police. So, when we come here and we play to the gallery, the matter is very serious, and we must go to the root cause of this problem. We must address where these people came from and who organized, who funded. We have to know why somebody who lives in Kisumu, works in Kisumu, is killed in Kitengela. We have to know. We have to know who organized and made that 13-year-old boy to go and destroy Express Highway. It's not simultaneous. It's not something that just happened. It's not something. Madam Abuya, I have a lot of respect for you. And can I finish? You executed your case.
I will give a point of order to Honorable Buyu. What is out of order? The microphone.
Is the honorable member right in intimating that if a person is born somewhere and lives there, that is the place they should die or be killed, when we know that in Kenya there's freedom of association, you can go anywhere, you can carry business anywhere, and if that finds you in another place, there's no crime in that. Is it in order? Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Madam Speaker, with all due respect.
Do you want to be informed by the majority leader?
Honorable Speaker, I wanted to inform the Honorable Rindikiri that it is true. People who work, live, and were ferried using PSVs to Kitengela. Those are facts that speak for themselves. And what Honorable Rindikiri is asking is true. We must know who mobilized them. And that is why I was telling Rosa Buyu, you cannot mobilize people in Kisumu to come and cause chaos in Nairobi, then
Majority
start
Leader,
behaving,
information is to
pretending that you are now crying for them.
Order.
Yet you are the mobilizer.
Order,
And killing.
Order. Majority Leader, the information was to go to Honorable Rindikiri. Honorable Rindikiri, you have 1 minute. Wind up.
Madam Speaker, we have to know, and let's not pretend. Madam Speaker.
What is out of order?
Madam Speaker,
Honorable
I need to proceed. Wait, because the...
Hold on, Honorable Rindikiri. Honorable Junet, what is out of order?
Madam Speaker, Madam Speaker, Madam Speaker, Madam Speaker.
Order. Order. Honorable Buyu, Honorable
Madam Speaker.
Order.
Madam Speaker.
Honorable Junet.
Madam Speaker, can I say something? Madam Speaker, if I was to listen to what the majority leader said, that there are people who have been ferried to Kitengela and main people. The question I want to ask in this house today is, who ferried people to Northland, to the farm of Uhuru Kenyatta? Madam Speaker, is it not the same people?
Madam Speaker, can I proceed?
Is it not the same people who ferried people to Kitengela, Madam Speaker? And I'm reliably informed. These are people who are in government, Madam Speaker, who are ferrying people.
Madam Speaker.
Order, members.
Madam Speaker, we cannot introduce...
Order, honorable members. The leader of majority was on a point of order. He was not contributing. So you will not react to the point of order. Honorable Rindikiri.
Madam
Rindikiri,
Speaker,
that was a point of information.
My 3 minutes have gone. Madam Speaker, the other question that we need to ask ourselves, how can a civilian walk into a police station, destroy the vehicle, destroy the family, and expect the police to keep quiet? Madam Speaker, I cannot believe that the police can destroy themselves, they can kill themselves. There is an attempt to have organized criminals by the want demonstrations, and that's exactly what happened. These people have destroyed police stations in Kisumu, they have destroyed police station in Homa Bay, they have destroyed police stations in Migori. And this is the attempt.
Madam Speaker, I'm on a point of order.
What is your point of order?
Madam Speaker, is it really in order for the Speaker on the floor to be allowed to go on and on to profile members of the Luo community and to be aided by the leader of majority? Is this House going to allow, is this House going to turn itself into a forum or arena for profiling the Luo community so that we know and we deal with it? Madam Speaker, are you allowing that?
Order, members.
Are you allowing this House to become a forum or arena for vilifying the Luo community?
Order, members.
Is that the policy of this government? Is it one of the policies of this government to profile the Luo community? Tell us what we can deal with you.
Order, members.
Yes.
Order, members. Order, members. This is a house of record. Honorable Rindikiri. Honorable Rindikiri. I know members are saying I don't allow points of orders, but it is a right by the standing orders, but I will not allow frivolous points of order because many members want to contribute. Honorable Rindikiri, you will wind up, yes, and I will give to the next person.
Madam Speaker, I am not talking about things that are not documented by the government. The statistics of police installation destruction by the so-called demonstration, there we will produce it in this house so that people can say whether how come that the police stations in other sectors of this country were never destroyed? How come all of them are in one region? What are we talking about? We can pretend for now, but the fact remains that we
Order,
have
members.
statistics of the police.
Order, members. Honorable Rindikiri, your time is up. Order, members. Let us keep the decorum of this house. I'm also struggling to hear, so that when you raise a point of order, I know what the member said, because you're making too much across the aisle. There is no one on the floor, good people. Allow me to give the next opportunity to the chair, Security Committee, Honorable Tongoyo.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. First, I think I want to really appreciate Mheshimiwa Buyu, who is a member of my committee, for bringing a very important motion. And I'd expected members really to approach this with a lot of decorum and adhere to the standing procedures and the standing orders of this House. Madam Speaker, I want to start by passing my condolences to the families of people affected.
What is out of order?
No, Madam Speaker, I wanted to indulge I wanted to seek your indulgence whether we should treat, Madam Speaker, I was saying whether we should treat the chairman of the Security Committee in the House, the Honorable Tongoyo, as a suspect or as a member who's contributing. Because he's the chairman of the committee that oversights the police. So where do we place him as a suspect?
Order, Honorable Junet. Even the mover of this motion is a member of the same committee. You know, let us not go there, because even Honorable Rosa is a member of the committee. So Honorable Tongoyo, please continue.
Madam Chair, I think we should ignore that, because as you alluded, then even the member who brought the motion should be treated as well, if that is the case. Madam Speaker, I've just said we should really, I'd expected members really to pay attention, because it's an important subject. And Madam Speaker, it's true,
Honorable
we all have witnessed what really happened. Protect me, Madam Speaker.
Please take your seat.
So, I think...
Honorable Mili, what is your point of order?
Chair, I'd actually tried to get your attention even earlier, but you had not seen. And my point of order, actually, I'm not even too
There's no point of order. She has not going to.
Almost 5 times.
Is that a point of order?
Is that a point of order?
Honorable Mili Odhiambo, I have given you this microphone not once. Order, Honorable Mili. Order, Honorable Mili. Honorable Mili Odhiambo, you're an experienced member of this House. I have already given you the microphone, so I will just ignore that and continue with Honorable Tongoyo.
On a point of order, Speaker. Point of information, sorry.
Yeah.
Call the suspect.
Do you want to be informed?
Yes.
By the leader of majority?
You know, Honorable Speaker, I wanted to inform the Honorable Tongoyo to ignore Honorable Mili, because she says she knows me. And I know what she's alluding to. And I am not interested. Number 2, Honorable Speaker, the leader of minority justifiably said we must not turn this House or this debating chamber into a chamber for profiling a particular community. And I agree completely with Honorable Pio Wandai. And that is what I was pleading when I spoke to the leadership in Luo Nyanza, especially the mover of this motion, being a member of the Security Committee chaired by the Honorable Tongoyo, that you must not profile your own people, because Kisumu is home to thousands of Kenyans, not Luos. It is no coincidence also, Honorable Rosa Buyu, that Kitengela is also home to many Kenyans, not one particular community. Therefore, I just want to inform Honorable Tongoyo that in his committee on security, he must also deal with the leaders who are profiling their own communities.
Honorable Tongoyo, continue. Honorable. You will not stand. Take your seat. Take your seat.